Hello, and welcome to the At Me podcast. I'm your host, who is Vibe J. And if you are watching on the Unfiltered Vibes channel, what's up? Anyway, today I will be reading something I wrote from my iPad to you all called This is 30. If you don't know, my birthday just passed and I just hit 30, and I've done a lot of self-reflecting over the past few years, which we'll get into with all of this. But it's just a small gist of kind of me reflecting on my life and my 20s. And please give me some grace as I read this from my iPad, as I get used to reading to you guys and trying not to show y'all the top of my head. But let's go ahead and get into it. Also, I'm not a very good reader, so again, give me some grace, y'all. Just give me a little bit. Just give me just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit. But here we go. This is 30. This is kind of a big deal for me because there were times I didn't believe I'd make it to graduation, to 21, to 25, out of the 27 club. Here I am, about to make it to 30. This didn't come easy though. I've had a lot of dark times, and if I didn't decide roughly 5 years ago to start looking at the why, or for the root of why I feel the way I feel, I would not be in front of you here today. My 20s almost took me out. And they should have. Because I have not been mentally prepared to live this long. In a sense, I was living to die versus living to live because I don't know how to really love myself. The only love I have known growing up was painfully hard love. I know now how I express my love for people, but as far as getting it from other people, the thought of love scares me. Because if the only love I have known from a young age, Because if the only love you have known from a young age broke you and made you not want to live anymore, why would I risk having love put me back in that box? Maybe I should have risked it more. Maybe it's what I needed instead of just. Maybe it's just what I needed. Maybe it's what I needed, but instead I just become comfortable in my box. I became comfortable with being uncomfortable in places that were supposed to be safe spaces. Comfort with not being comfortable with not being able to breathe, with biting my tongue. Because it would be more painful to express myself. Comfortable with not being able to breathe, with biting my tongue, because it would be more painful to express myself. It's funny because you would think I would be comfortable with being uncomfortable, but I'm not. Hypervigilant to all my surroundings, I am never calm. Always in a slight panic. Since I've been living with a brick on my chest, it's hard to breathe in this world unless I am self-sabotaging. In every aspect, growing up not thinking you are worthy or good enough is really something, and it affects every aspect of your life. It came to the point of when self-inflicted pain. It came to the point of self-inflicted pain. Anytime I messed up, the voice was in my head. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. You don't deserve to live. But that wasn't enough. It became routine to consistently abuse myself and to test waters with my own life, because why not? I'm not worthy. No one cares about me. No one has ever made me feel valued or validated any of my feelings. I would get abused or treated like shit and shown how it affected me never mattered. I was walked all over. I was the one who kept the peace, but was still always the problem. Because it was in me not to be comfortable with who I really am as a person, even when I was on my own or even in my art, it showed a dark side of the moon. But no one would see it had I not just broke in. No one would see it had I not just broke in about 2019. This time was different though. I could not hold it in. I was broken. I lost all control over my emotions and I didn't know what to do with it. The devil lurks and knows when you are down. The devil likes to kick you when you are down. I had just started a new job. The devil doesn't want you to do good. They were on my phone because they wanted to argue, breaking me more and more because all I wanted was peace. If I hadn't said it like this yet, I feel like my overthinking stemmed from the thing I was taught of. If I kept the peace, I feel like my overthinking stemmed from the thing I was taught, which was, if I kept the peace and did the right thing, I was wrong. But also, if I showed my ass and did unto others how they did me, I was dead wrong. No matter what. After weeks, maybe even months of the devil being in my phone trying to make me look bad to these people at this new job, I learned I had to start letting go. Now, I never liked blocking people, but when I needed that peace, the devil was going to keep. When I needed that peace, and the devil was going to keep knocking because they were mad, just because they want to. You gotta get them about your life. I started by just turning the notifications off because I care if something went left. I still would want to see if there was a 911 situation. And to quote Lenny Williams, it got so bad. It got so bad. I had to block bitches. That led me. I'm sorry. That led me to head towards letting go a lot of things I've been holding on to. Breaking the plate actually released a lot, weirdly. Since I believe September 2019, I have been asking those questions of why I feel that way. Why do I want to cause myself pain right now? And why can't I help center myself? It's been a long time because I feel like it's been a long time, which I feel like it would end in therapy, but it'd be worth the journey. There's a handful of people who have helped me along the way. It hasn't been a cold turkey healing path. We've fallen on and off the wagon. The devil loves to slash tires. Recently, I fell off, which was God. And recently, I had fell off, which felt like God and the devil was fighting for who was going to win the battle. This was the 29th war. And the devil did not want to see 30. It started when I made a purchase for something I've always wanted to do. Now, I have an internal bucket list. I don't talk much about my dreams and goals because of the dismantling of them I've gone through in my life. But this was kind of a big deal for me. I was so excited and I wanted to share it. That was my first mistake. You don't share your happy moments or your happiest times with people you don't feel comfortable around. And who knows how to get, and those who know how to get in your head. After dismantling and ruining my big moment, as if I was stupid for it, the stress I had long avoided after losing my grandmother came in sadness and overthinking of what had just happened. Granny passed in the summer. This was the winter. That situation would have broke me if I didn't focus in on myself. This bucket list item was the best thing that had ever happened to me. How did I go from Godzilla to a fucking ant? This fought in my mind every day for months, to the point of me getting a stress bump. Right before my birthday. And I ended up in the hospital. Luckily not on my birthday, but in the same month. God helped it heal, but the devil will not be outdone. When I got back from the hospital, Bo was sick, which I didn't notice because I was sick too. Bo died March 31st, 2023. If you don't know, Bo was my dog. March wasn't a good month for me. The process of regrounding myself this time was hard. So much had been happening. Breathing was a luxury. I took everything hard. The devil was working. I still went to the bucket list events. It did help. I am a child of artistry and I love a good show. But because of the guard I have up, I don't really feel like I enjoyed it as much as I could have. At that point, I was good for a couple of days, but I was still struggling. I didn't want to break again. I didn't want to be called emotional, a punk, or super sensitive. So I swallowed my feelings as much as I could and I kept working, but not taking care of myself. In December, the devil threw a Hail Mary. I got an infection so bad that antibiotics wasn't working. I almost died. It got that bad. My 20s almost took me out. You know that's crazy though. You know what's crazy though? Granted, I don't think deep down really anybody cares about me. I really don't. I feel like I'm tolerated. No one actually enjoys being around me. I make no difference in people's lives, etc., etc. But I know no one But I know the love I got for people in my life. What was I trying to say here? But I know the love I got for a lot of people in my life and the care I got for a lot of people in my life matters to me because I'm not handing out painful love like I was giving. I'm not adding conditions to the love I'm giving. This is unconditional. Those who have caused me pain, and I still have love. Those who have caused me pain, I still have love for them. To the point of if they had no one and they needed me, I want to still show them love. I do not go around handing out pain because the pain I've endured, I don't want no one to feel the pain I have had in my life. I've had in my life and in my heart for pretty much the whole time I've been on this earth. My pain keeps me here. Me not wanting to go because others' pain keeps me not wanting to cause others pain Me not wanting to cause others pain keeps me here. I may be a lot to get to, but I have a lot of love to give. My pain has gotten me where I am now. My fear has gotten me where I am now. I am learning to love myself like I love everybody else. This is 30. That was kind of rough. I'm not even gonna lie. I think because reading it back, I go back to where I feel and the little things that was mentioned in that paragraph, and like I go back to that time, and everything, and I think that's why it's kind of hard to read. I'm also just not a very good reader when it comes to reading out loud, and that was a paragraph. That was I think it was 3,000 characters. Just not good at it. But yeah, this is 30. I'm just learning how to love myself, how to get myself to the point of loving, caring, learning who I am, but also learning to navigate through the narcissist in my life and the manipulation in my life and all the stuff that's kept me inside this box, and learning how to be comfortable with not being confined to the walls of the box that I've been in for so long, and learning that everything you do isn't bad. Learning that your feelings do matter. Learning that love doesn't have to be painful, but love is needed to survive. I want to start living for me. I'm tired of living for everybody else. Now, as I will state, this might be something that probably won't come very fast or soon. But it is something that needs to be learned, because I'm still in this place I have been in for a long time, because, like I said, the box. Not the one Roddy Ricch was talking about. But I think that's it for this episode. I want to open a discussion of, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I'm just slowly prying myself out the box. I'm getting there. But in order to grow, you have to leave. And I think that's one of the main reasons that I've remained in this box for so long, because I have been confined. So, with low confidence and low self-esteem, we gonna pry ourselves out of this box. 30 will not be like the 20s. My 30s won't be like my 20s. I will grow. I will become. I will reach my final form. Oh, goodness. I don't even know why I'm tired. I had coffee today. I don't even know why I'm tired. Why I'm yawning. Like, why am I yawning, y'all? I will give y'all a song recommendation, because I like music. So, the song I'm going to recommend to y'all is Unconditional by Shaneed. Let me find it. Hold on. Sinead Harnett. Song is Unconditional. I prefer the acoustic version. Hopefully it focuses enough that y'all can get that Spotify code. But Sinead Harnett, Unconditional. That's the song recommendation for today. That's all I have to talk about. I already know my 30s are going to be so much better than my 20s, because my 20s were for everybody else. My 30s are going to be for me. And I'm going to stop causing myself pain. I can't say I'm going to stop holding my tongue, but because I can't say I'm gonna stop holding my tongue, because some people already are very sensitive to the fact of people being brutally honest with them. And while I don't think I'm brutally honest, I will say is I do put 2 and 2 together and make sure it equals 4 when you try and make it equal 6. So that's all I got for y'all today. Remember, you can follow me on all socials at Who Is Vibes. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.